Hello there, Skitch. Or is this musical? Ah, it is Skitch. Awesome. Need to check if the hosting is working. Yep. I mean, it's probably going to be the other way around, though, because the stream will go live by the time that I'm done. Because I'm casting till... What is it? 3 p.m. Eastern? And then after that, I'm going on the main stream. Or, yeah, I mean, hopefully, if I'm lucky, I can cast till 10-2. And then I can get on the webcam and all that jazz. Because Musical Fox has sent me the link for the webcam hosting, and then I think she'll be sitting somewhere in a private channel for the casters. Lurking in between games. Welcome, Crispy. Are you the same Crispy that played with Big G for the other league? Like, were you Crispy Fart? I'm not 100% sure if it is the same Crispy or not. No, I understand. Oh, that is just Crispy without the H. Alright. When does your match start, Crispy Dad? Two, 3, and 4. Ooh, that's rough. That's right, everyone has to play 3 matches or 9 games every week. Pretty tight schedule. Are you playing any of your matches on the big screen? The 4 o'clock one. Oh, I might be casting that one with Tikitana. That's going to be a fun one. I have to cast, I think, 4 matches today, if I remember correctly. I'm casting 2 on my stream, and I think I'm casting 2 on the Old Card stream. Okay, looks like it works. Shows your stream with a link. I'll push people there here as much as possible. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I'll be hosting this one as soon as the stream is done. I'm doing a special guest cast with BAPSZ at 2:30 p.m. And then after that, I told him I'm gonna have to ditch him and go straight for the main stream. Speaking of BAPSZ, sent me a message. Wilkinson told me the wrong time. I have games at 2:30 and 3:30, so I can cast at 2 p.m. with you. Yeah, sure. Alright, so it looks like the special guest cast will be happening 30 minutes sooner. The world cannot contain BAPSZ and his energy, so it's going to be a pretty exciting one. Sounds about right that Wilkinson would tell BAPSZ all the wrong information. No flame, love you, Wilkinson. Alright, we're getting close to match time, so I'll do a little bit more pre-play, and then I'm going to head on to the Discord channel and be chatting up with BAPSZ. All the lobbies should be set, and I think, yeah, 2 or 3 minutes before the match starts, the competitors can join. I don't know if any of the competitors are on the stream, but you'll be able to see that you can join. Everyone's sending me a message as I'm right about to cast. Both teams are ready to join. You ready? 2 minutes, Mr. Raph. I'm gonna quickly go to the 2max channel, and I'll be hitting it up with BAPSZ. Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna get this lobby on the road. If you're in the Twitch chat, Riff, can you let me know if the thing works? Because I double-checked it and made sure that the password and username are correct.
Howdy, Mike.
Hey, BAPSZ, how's it going?
Going great. Going great.
Wait, I didn't send you an invite, but try joining the private match from, the party.
Alright.
And if not, I'll DM you the username and password.
Looks like I'm in.
Excellent, you're in. Ooh, awesome. We have a follow from Intense Threat. Thanks a lot for the follow, homie. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. I think you're in the league as well, right? I know you joined quite recently and you're inside the league as well, so that's quite cool. Alright, we're gonna swap over to the awesome production here. Going straight to this one. So, we have a pretty good matchup at our hand here today, BAPSZ. So, we have Riffraff and his teammate. Forgive me, because I remember his sub, but I can't remember who was subbing for the last one. And we've got Brick Frog in Team 7 here. So, we've got some
Nice.
pretty high-caliber players. We got around Champ 2 level on average, I want to say.
Very cool. Do you know if these people play mainly 2s or 3s or what their games are?
So I know that Riffraff mostly plays 2s, and I know that Brick Frog also mostly plays 2s. So I'm not 100% sure for their two respective teammates, but at the very least, there is going to be some good 2v2 gameplay in that regard.
Fantastic.
So we're just waiting for the players to join here. I think I told Riffraff that it would be up right about now, so it should be joining. I'm pretty sure I DM both teams. If it is correct, I'm pretty sure Team 7 is Brick Frog's team. Yep, Team 7. Intense. I'm the 3s. I'm Frog's teammate. Oh, nice. So we got Intense Threat and Brick Frog. So I think Intense Threat is he said he's the 3s main. So we're gonna have to see how that goes in these high pressure situations. That's right. It was Pele J. So, Pele J and Riffraff is the team for Always Classy, with an emphasis on the ass.
Mike, I think given this is my first time casting a match, you're going to have to do most of the play-by-play, and I'll try to contribute where I can, but...
Yeah, that's what I like doing. I like bringing the hype and all that stuff.
Yeah,
you're the perfect person for a color caster.
I'll try to analyze the crap out of this game. Oh. I don't know how we are with swearing on stream.
Yeah, it's fine. I think on the mainstream, swearing is ill-advised, but this is an 18 plus and only stream, so I'm gonna have to check everyone's ID in chat here.
Yeah, let's get those IDs checked. Stat.
Alright, so Brick Frog is in. Wait, Brick Frog is on the wrong team. He's not Always Classy. Alright, off to a fantastic start here. Nice, we're in. It's only just a matter of time. Alright, so we're off here. So if I remember correctly, Always Classy is off to a pretty decent start in terms of standings. I think that Pele J's sub-teammate did a great job of picking up a lot of the slack here. And Brick Frog is also quite a veteran of the server here, although his last season had a pretty bad run, but he got placed in the upper bracket with his teammate Koala/Jay. So, I think this is more towards the level of Brick Frog, and I've done a pretty good job of training him, so I'm going to expect a lot of good plays here.
Oh, another one of your students.
Yeah, funny enough is we're playing in one of those in-house tournaments, and he was my teammate, so I coached him for like 3 days straight, and he just did like a Super Saiyan level up. And we ended up taking down a lot of big names in the tournament, so I was quite happy with that.
That's awesome. Love to see improvement quickly. It's a good cutoff from Brick there. Recognize his teammate was a little slow to the ball.
Yeah, it's always one of the things that's very difficult for people to gauge in 2v2s is when to cut off your teammate and when to, oh, get involved. As I say that though, Pele J on the play, not able to get the last shot because of the lack of boost here, so Brickfrog doing a great job of sending it back to the corner here. But I can feel a counterattack is imminent at this point.
Good pressure here. Can Fred get the follow-up shots blocked?
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of back and forth here, and I think it's only a matter of time before one of these players gets that ripper of a clear that goes straight to the net here. But I feel like both blue players tend to have very low boost on the counterattack here, so I think Orange is doing a great job so far of controlling the boost.
Not a fan of that dribble straight towards the net behind the ball. I think getting to the side of the ball there would have been better for Pele. Threaten more things. This is a good turn.
Yeah, great turn from Riffraff. Threat doing a great job of intercepting that, though. So the pressure is still on for Team 7 here. But it's only... I feel like blue team are starting to warm up here. Their counterattacks are starting to get more threatening by the minute. But of course, we do have to see them score a goal in the meantime.
Beat from Brickfrog. Is Threat ready for it? He is. Hits the post.
Ooh, very unfortunate. I think that it was probably the best opportunity for Team 7 here, given the game state. But they won't be too unhappy, considering that they're still 0-0 by this point. Brickfrog, though, opening up with an air dribble here, bonking against the wall, and Riffraff is going to try to get a counterattack of his own here. Does manage to beat out 50, or Threat on the 50-50, excuse me. And it's up to Pele here to get the ball to Riff.
Good touch from Brick.
Yeah, so I notice a common progression here, so Always Classy doing a great job of slowly but surely ramping up their counterattacks. But again, we still haven't seen a goal here, and we're 2:30 in. So I think that both teams here are just playing it a little bit tame, warming up a little bit, and then we're going to start seeing some more all-in play, so to speak, as the match progresses.
I think Pele had a shot there. He was low boost and didn't want to lose it, but I think the net was open there for a moment.
Yeah, Riffraff there almost making a critical error there. His teammate got demoed in the process, as I say that though. Riffraff with the shot, crossbar down, nicely done. And that's the opening goal that blue team have been waiting for the past 3 minutes here. But to finish one point that I was going to make is that Riffraff was going to center a ball after his teammate got demoed, and that would have left his spawning teammate in a 2v1 there. So that's one of the things as well they have to be very cognizant of in 2v2 lobbies.
Yeah, especially when you get into the higher ranks and demos become a very big part of the meta. Want to be very selective when you commit for them.
Big play for Brickfrog, though. Not able to get the double tap. Threat does go for the double jump to get the clean finish. No crossbar to be found on this field. That was a great pop there from Brickfrog.
Yeah, you're not going to have many easier shots than that one.
But yeah, when you're playing on stream, though, and there's a lot of beans on the match, so to speak, I can imagine that the open net is maybe one of the more stressful parts of the game, but great equalizer, though, for the side of Team 7 in this first game.
Great bomb. Oh, what a play. Ton of pressure now.
Yeah, as you say that, though, big counterattack for Pele J. Pele J, though, putting on his Pele cosplay. Not able to get it straight towards the net, though. And this is a pretty good position, actually, for the side of Orange.
My gosh, what a bump. A very unconventional bump by Threat there, but I like it.
Yeah, they were grinding it out with each other for like 20 seconds there, I want to say.
I think Frog could have had a clean beat there if he trusted himself a little bit more.
Whoa, Threat with a big
shot.
backboard read, though.
Wow.
Yeah, Threat is really starting to come online here for this first game. Slowly but surely, he's been ramping up, and this read was actually quite difficult with that angle as well, so great job beating out Pele J there.
That was really fast from Threat.
It's the white Octane with the black uncommon wheels. Pretty much pay to win at this point. Riffraff, though, sending it center, though. This is going to be deadly. Brickfrog cutting up above the ball. Easy open net for this guy. And what went from, like, what was it, a 3-minute stalemate for the first, for the first 3 minutes. It is now become an entirely blown wide open game for the side of Team 7. So they're going to be pretty stoked about that one.
Yeah, sometimes, like you said, it just takes some players a minute to get a little bit more comfortable. People play it safe, and then once a goal goes in, the floodgates open up, and both teams are willing to take more chances.
Yeah, and I'd like to rebound this with you, because my suspicion is that the aerial prowess on the side of Team 7 is a little bit stronger than the blue team. I feel like they'd be taking a lot more aerial challenges, and they'd be beating them out a lot more as well. So I think that is like one of their win conditions in this matchup here, because I feel like Pele J and Riffraff tend to play a bit more grounded, or they're a little bit slower to the air.
Yeah, I think that's right, from what we've seen so far.
Good 50, though, for the side of Riffraff. He finds his teammate here, Pele, not on the right side of the play, so I think that might be the goal that they needed to at least get a chance for overtime here. And I think that it's only a matter of a countdown here, because we will be going straight to Game 2 here with a victory for Team 7 here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I have to say, I ended up becoming quite impressed, especially with Brickfrog, just identifying with that one challenge that gave threat of completely open net. He just decided to full boost against the backboard, send it straight over Riffraff, I think it was.
Yeah,
and
yeah, that was definitely a turning point in the game.
Yep, and they just built up a lot of momentum as well. It was quite unfortunate as well, because Always Classy were struggling to get a lot of their counterattacks going, and then when they did get that one goal, they lost their lead relatively quickly.
Yeah, momentum swung in that game, but they have a chance to reset now. Brand new game. As soon as Riffraff readies up, gets those screenshots.
I think if he's on, I'm pretty sure he's an Xbox player, so he won't be doing the screenshots.
Take that back. That's why we have you here, Mike.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's one of the advantages of playing on the stream. But I'm curious to see if Always Classy will be making the adaptation here, because I think that they do have what it takes in terms of skill level. I think that, from my memory, I want to say that either Pele J or Brickfrog are the more technical players in the lobby. But I think that Riffraff and Pele have played with each other for quite a while, so they can do some pretty cool team plays. Air dribble.
With the amount of boost there, Pele would have been better off using the wall a little bit. That's a pretty hard shot to save, but Riffraff.
Great conversion here. Does he have the counterattack going? He's going to decide to opt for the dribble here. Brickfrog is going to rush the challenge here. Fantastic. And Threat is going to intercept it. Brickfrog is in a very difficult position here. Does get a fantastic touch into the corner. But it's going to be up to Brickfrog again to get this. Riffraff on the wrong side of the play, though. Not going to be able to punish that mishit coming from the side of Brickfrog here. Ooh, this is going to be tough here. It's up to Pele to try to intercept the play. Threat going low, not able to connect that. And Brickfrog will count the stars lucky here that he ends up getting that.
I like that bomb from Riffraff. Just adding pressure.
Yeah, I think that that's also something I've picked up as well with what the blue team is doing, that they are doing a pretty good job of getting those exit bumps, making sure that whatever slow dribble that some of the players are going for will not lead to any substantial plays. Good touch from Pele, but it is going to go straight to Threat, though. I think Threat is low boost here, so yeah, he's going to have to back off here. Brickfrog with a decent challenge. And Riffraff is going to back off here, so Brickfrog will get an uncontested shot. Tries to pass it to his teammate. That's going to go straight over Threat, though. Riffraff trying to get the center. Does fake it out for Pele J. Pele J for the top right. Not going to connect that either. Threat once again with an open net here. Not able to get that one, albeit that it was a very difficult one. I feel like we had a lot of potential opportunities here, but no one able to secure that open net just yet.
I really like Pele's decision there to turn, even though he's low boost. It might result in a goal here. It does.
Ooh, nicely done from Pele J there, just constantly keeping up the pressure here. Take a look at this one. So Riffraff, oh, that did he manage to steal the boost there? Yeah, I think that BAPSZ is tricking me on the replay. I think that Pele did manage to steal that mid boost. Good kickoff for Brickfrog. Gonna have to see what he's able to do with this. Good block once again. Ooh, air dribble directly under the ball is always really tough. And I'm not sure how you're feeling about this one, Baps, but I think that the 50s are starting to look a lot better on the side of Always Classy here. I feel like they're taking a lot of more spoils in these 50-50s and generally keeping up a lot more pressure in them.
Yeah, I don't disagree. That's a tough read and close from Pele. It's good that he went for it. Really like that 50. Grab that boost. Good job.
Ooh, Riffraff with a big intercept there on the near post, but it isn't going to go straight to the net here, so it's up to Threat here to try to control the ball. Ooh, this is going to be really awkward. Does a great job of getting it past one, though. Trying to find his teammate in the process, but Riffraff will gladly take this ball.
tough with 0 boost there, but it was a good idea. And like you said, blue team are connecting really well this game so far.
Oh,
That's
Brick
it.
Frog with the angle. Pele J over steering there on the defense. I think that he wasn't expecting that angle, but yeah, Brick Frog does score those. And definitely give Brick Frog props for the great shot there. I do want to say that it is arguably a bit of a freebie there on the side of Pele. If he was just a little bit more patient on that corner play from Brick. Pele J, though, once again keeping up the pressure here. Back pass is a little bit too tough for Riffraff here, so both players are going to be in a shadowing position. That's going straight to Brick Frog, but Brick Frog does not have a teammate to connect with.
Good speed, Pele. Hold on. A little bit of boost wastage there, and now he's going to have a real bad recovery because of it. I think Brick Frog had more time on that than he thought.
Yeah, Brick Frog definitely had a lot more time. I think that he had the right idea. I think he was going for a type of touch that would have centered for his teammate because it looked like he was aiming for the corner. But even then, he could have, like you said, just taken that extra half second and focused more on quality and power because the power was also just not quite there. Riffraff, though, dribble play, trying to show his happy feet. Almost able to get it past Threat there. Pele J is the only man for the job here. Going to send that to the back post, and Brick Frog will gladly defend that one. And I think this is a big opportunity for Threat here. Passes the Brick Frog. Brick Frog to Threat. Threat not able to get on that action. And it's up to Pele J here to try to get the counterattack. Does flick it past one. Gets the catch as well. Man, wow. Turbo Pulsa would have been proud of that one right there.
This is a great shot, Pele.
Yeah, I love it when you pre-flip into the flick again and catch it. That's always beautiful.
That little bit of boost he had left just to catch it is a really nice shot. 1 minute left for them. They can play safe, play smart, win this game.
Yeah, I think that they're going to have to show, if they're playing purely for the win here, they do have to show some self-restraint on some of the aerial challenges, because I think that Team 7 are a little bit faster in the air, but they're not getting enough substantial plays going where it's very threatening. So I think they're all right with just leaving some of these aerial plays uncontested, unless, of course, it's very threatening.
I think, what a save.
What a save from Threat.
I'm impressed that Riffraff didn't double commit there with Pele because he had one extra turn there that kind of plays into what I was talking about earlier. He's up by 1. He does not need to take that risk of double committing with his teammate.
Ooh, how do we feel from Riffraff shadowing? As I say that, he sends it to... Oh, that goes straight in. What a player. Perfect shadowing into a fantastic read off the sidewall here. How do we feel about this one, BAPSZ?
That was a clean shot. Really well done from Riffraff.
Yeah, if there's ever a time that you needed to put on some carry pants, and that was the time. Riffraff is really popping off here slowly but surely. Oh. Pele as well, of course, with his fantastic Turbo Pulse homage. Oh,
you're saying there's a chance.
There is a chance. Brick Frog trying to do his best to equalize here with his teammate Threat. And this is you'll pretty much take these any day of the week at this point.
Very winnable game for Team Orange.
Definitely.
Just need a good kickoff.
Kickoff is looking quite alright here.
Unfortunately, Threat with the whiff there.
Pele J is going to be a homie. He's keeping it up here. He's going to go center. Riffraff. Trying to put it bottom left there. Almost able to get it, but man, that was such a homie play from Pele J. Definitely requires balls there.
Gotta respect it.
All right, we're pretty much even Steven here, and as a person who has competed in the in-house leagues, you know that it's not a best of directly, but taking the win in a series generally does feel good, even if you do drop one game. So I think that both teams are looking for that win for the series.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Even though it doesn't matter in terms of how the score is actually technically calculated at the end of the season, I think there is a big mental victory when you're taking a series, and it leads to playing better in your next series as well.
Yeah, because the intensity is also a bit higher than the other seasons, because if I remember correctly, you played 2 matches a week, I think, when you played in the league. But
yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, so now teams are playing 3 matches a week, so you're playing 9 games, which is effectively like what, at least an hour of Rocket League. maybe an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
and I find that the league games are actually, at least for me, they were a little bit more nerve-wracking than typical ranked games. Even if ranked, you know, feels more intense than pre-play, I think the the fact that all the stats are recorded and that everyone's going to see how everyone else is doing adds a level of intensity. And of course, you're building up to a playoff and a finals. So I really found that for me, something that affected the team's performance was just how we were able to either stay calm and composed or let the nerves get to us. It's really important to just chill out when you're playing and try to make good decisions in this game.
Yeah, it's actually just quite ridiculous how much of a mental game Rocket League is, because I swear there is like a 2-rank variance of just how you feel on the day. You can either
I
play
definitely
like
agree
a
with
Champ 3, a Champ 1, or a Diamond 2.
Yeah, I completely 100% agree with that. Some players are better than others with it. I definitely am a player who can get frustrated pretty easily, and I struggle with tilt, as many people know. But if you're able to just chill out, play the game well,
That
you're
was
gonna
such a
see your
crucial
ring
save
run.
there, though, from Pele J. That was amazing, that read off
What a
the
shot.
backboard. And another amazing save coming off of Pele J here.
Unbelievable save.
Alright, let's see. 3 for 3, Pele. Goes for the early challenge here. Able to try to snuff out Brick Frog there, but Brick Frog will recover nicely. Riffraff with an intercept, not able to make contact though, and Brick Frog will try to sneak that in towards the net, but Pele J once again racking up the saves here. 4 saves in 1 minute and 10 seconds. Absolute mad lad.
Oh, off the post, close.
Pass from Riffraff to Pele J.
No, boost here.
Pele J to Riffraff.
Oh, close. I love the idea, boys. That would have been a really great counterattack. Both
Holy
teams
smokes.
trying to pass to each other, which you don't typically see at this rank.
Pele J, yeah, hate to see it.
Little whiff there. Those
Oh,
happen,
I was
shake it off.
Yeah, I think I cast or cursed him in my head, because I was going to say if Pele J scored that, that would have instantly just made him MVP of the series in my book. The amount of pressure that he was putting on purely off of 50-50s and completely blocking out any counterattacks, that was just amazing to watch.
Pele's having a great game right now. Just making all of the right plays. He might have missed that open net, but he's got to just shake that off because he's having a great game otherwise.
Exactly.
Again, choosing to turn on 0 boost, which I actually like quite a bit. He's been staying with the play and more focused on what the other team is, where the ball is. Less concerned about being at 100 boost, which is really what you want to do in 2s.
Ooh, that was such an aggressive challenge there.
Yeah. Got away with it though. Sometimes when you're having a good game, these things just happen. The little things go your way. That's a great touch.
I think just given the flow of this game entirely, I am heavily favoring blue, but of course at the end of the day, just the scoreboard is all that matters, so we do have to see some conversions down the line, but Pele, though, is indeed having such a fantastic game here. Riffraff with the open net, does secure it, no one there to defend it. That was a great pass. I believe it came off of Pele J, if I remember correctly here. Oh, it came off of Threat being a bit too early on the play.
It's interesting because blue team has 3 less shots than red team this game, but I feel like Always Classy has really been in control. They've had all the pressure.
Yeah, it came off of Pele J, who was just racking save after save after save in the early game.
Perfect backboard read, perfect clear. Not sure about that cutoff. I think Riffraff definitely had that ball.
Yeah, if you'd only look at Pele J's defensive play this game, you might say that he's smurfing a little bit in the league right here.
That doesn't look into me. What
Difficult
a save.
read.
Close, yeah.
That was a massive dunk on the side of Brick Frog here. Really happy about this equalizer here. Actually, it was 2 dunks. First one came from Threat, and the second one obviously from Brick Frog here.
Pele did a really good job even getting a piece on that ball. It's a hard read.
Yeah, and of course, just a slight variations on the flip might have made the difference, but the fact that he made contact there was something that you can at least be happy with to a certain degree, because completely whiffing that probably feels even worse.
Does get the boost here. Gets a decent pass out. Risky one for Riffraff to go for.
Yeah, Pele J as well should have been using some boost there on that recovery, because he was just floating there that entire time.
Yeah, even on the way back after his aerial, I think he, unlucky. I think he's back.
Brick Frog took too much time there. I think that Brick Frog did not expect 2 or 3 whiffs in a row if we include his teammate.
Pele's still on this. Nice.
Riffraff is a little bit out of position. I think it's going to the corner, so he shouldn't be too unhappy about that. I think Riffraff panicked a little bit. Maybe the fact that it's game 3 and equal is starting to get to his nerves. Brick Frog with a big whiff, though. Threat not able to get in on the near post action.
Both teams showing some nerves here. He's got Riff in the middle. Looks like he wants to use him, but couldn't quite get the pass off. Again, I would like to see him use some boost and get some speed in on his way back on that recovery. Pele is watching the play a little bit too much, in my opinion. It's a good challenge. Free ball for Riffraff. Oh,
Yeah.
I really like the way they try to pass. It's a very risky challenge, and it's going to get punished. What
a fantastic save from Riffraff. Pele J not able to get it. Threat,
Oh
it's
my
up to
God.
you. And that was a fantastic challenge from Riffraff here, trying to get a breakaway towards the corner. Not able to get the boost though in the process, and that's going to be a demo attempt from Threat. Going to give
This is a
Brickfrog
lot
some
of
space
pressure
here.
for Pele. He's got 20 boosts. He could definitely get this ball middle.
Good challenge, bad recovery though. Pele J has one more action on the play here. No teammate to be found though. Pele J is on a one-man mission. Threat is going to try to pass it to Brick. Riffraff might intercept this. That's going straight into the net. Riffraff,
wow.
fantastic read on the touch there from Threat. Oh man.
And if blue team can hold on, this is a great job by them to reset after that first game loss, come back and just control.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you could almost call it a reverse sweep, but in best of 3, though, it does feel cheesy to say that.
There's a chance.
Brickfrog?
Brickfrog gets
That's still in the play. Riffraff, where's your controller, my dude? Keep playing.
That was a really good game.
Yeah, that was a fantastic game. It's hard to say who the MVP is of the series, because I think Riffraff scored more goals, but I feel like the pressure game and also the defense play was definitely in Pele J's hand. But of course, at the end of the day, it is, of course, a team game, so blue team was the better team on the day.
Yeah, that was a really interesting game because there was that minute sequence where everyone on both teams was whiffing the ball over and over and over again while it was just sitting in front of the goal line. And then after that, a bunch of saves in a row that were just like almost world-class saves. That's pretty I don't know, that's just some of the inconsistency you see, and it's hard to be consistent in this game, but it is always funny to see when players are panicking on one ball but then are able to come up with an incredible play on a much harder play. That's just
Yeah, especially that one that comes to mind. I don't know if it was Riffraff or Pele J, but one of them had like a difficult backboard read, and they had to actually get it off the rebound on defense, and it still connected with it, and that was just probably the most difficult read of the entire match.
Yeah, but a great series of games, and I'm gonna head off, Mike, and get ready for my own set of games.
Yep.
Any interest in casting, or are you casting a different one?
No, I'm gonna be casting a different one. I'm gonna be casting Hollywood and Fro versus Big G and a substitute.
All right, well, best of luck and enjoy it. I'll talk to you later.
Yep, good luck with the matches.
Thank you. See ya.
All right. Well, that was a very exciting matchup to say the least. I had no clue who was going to take the series. And so Always Classy was just a slightly better team on the day, and I think that especially with the whiffs that BAPSZ was talking about straight in front of the net, I think Brickfrog had to try something there. I mean, sometimes it is difficult to know when opponents are going to whiff, but that was definitely one of the better opportunities to try to get something going. So, I think Team 7 not going to be in the happiest position for that one, but at the end of the day, I think Pele J was just playing like a monster for most of that series, and Riffraff was finding the shots that he needed to find. Thanks, GG, says DogRL. Thanks for the comms. It was GG's all around. And Riffraff is, of course, ecstatic with the let's go. Very happy to keep the... I think you guys have a pretty good win rate for the league, so I think you're going to be quite happy with that one. Do need to reset the match score here, and I have to change the... what do you call it? Team names. So for the first one, we're going to be watching Oya Cunts. I mean, that's what their team name is supposed to be, but it's Oya Cants, because they use the no-no word. And Drop Him and Cop, which is Big G's team. I think he said he's Little G until he plays better or something like that, so that's how I am as well. I'm Poser until I'm SSL in 1, so I know where he's coming from. Gonna be difficult to pronounce their team name properly, Oyakans, but such is life. And Cough. I'm pretty sure this is the team name. So I will send a quick message to the players. And then we might be good to go. Yeah, we got 4 minutes till the next match starts, so I can't take a short break here. Where are you, Mr. Fro or Hollywood? Oh yeah, I'm gonna quickly remake the lobby here, just so I can change the team names in game as well. Oh man. Okay, so their team name is Oi Ya Stars and Stars, so I guess that Psyonix doesn't like that name either for some reason. I mean, if there's any people that have strange languages where CANTS is a swear word, please let me know because I'm having a hard time here. Vulcan 1G with the Oya Wankas. Nah. I think that that was probably their first choice in team names, but I think Hollywood and Fro came up with the name. They were just like, what's British and funny? Oh yeah, one shout out as well. Yazari the Fish, thanks a lot for the follow, much appreciated. Yeah, it is what you said, Vulcan. It is that word. So that was what their team name was, but the team name changed it, or sorry, the admins changed it where it has an A instead of a U, and even that is still getting censored. I'm not really sure why. Because like I said, can't is in my book not necessarily a swear word, but maybe Psyonix's filter is a bit more aggressive than I would know of. Wilhelm30 as well, thanks a lot for the follow. I have notifications disabled, so you won't be able to see it on the screen. Do appreciate it, though. And it's only a matter of time here before some of the teams join. Do have to keep it relatively tight, though. Like, if we run, like, 2 or 3 minutes late, that's going to affect me with joining the mainstream. So I'm hoping that all the teams will be on time for this match. So I'm also going to keep my Discord open on the right screen in the meantime. What's going on here? Oh, nice. Sketch is telling everyone that I'm going to be on cam later. That's lovely. Hey, Grandpa Gamer, thanks a lot for joining the stream. The legend. I managed to catch a few of your streams when at least some of the VODs. I actually love it when you write on the back of your head. It absolutely looks hilarious. And your setup as well looks pretty impressive to say the least. I'm doing quite all right here. I'm casting one more match and then I'm going to be hosting the main Old Farts channel for the rest of the league matches. So, just waiting on the last teams to join here, and then I will be hosting the main channel. And also, thanks as well, Grandpa Gamer, for the follow. Ragter as well. Much appreciated. Leave it to British people to be on time and punctual. You'd think that British people are gentlemen, but they're actually not. The question is Dr. Fro online? Yeah, he's playing Rocket League, so he should be joining. Alright, Hollywood said coming now, so we'll be underway in about a minute, and then we should be getting straight in on the action. That's Dr. Fro in Hollywood. Oh, wait, I'm not on the right screen here. Ready. What rank are we looking at in these matches? So this is the highest division here. So this is like these players are around C3 GC. Big G is GC in 3v3. Dr. Fro and Hollywood I think hit GC in 2v2. So yeah, this is around C3 low GC. So these players are pretty good. I would say that the advantage that Big G or sorry that Fro and Hollywood have over Big G and his team is that Hollywood and Fro play quite well together, and they've been playing with each other for, I want to say, the past 2 to 4 months. Like, they're just regular 2v2 partners. And another advantage as well is that Fro is a 1v1 main, generally speaking, so that can be very helpful in a lot of 2v2 situations. But we're off to game 1 here of our 3-game series. Of course, both teams would like to take a 3-0 here for the standing. I think that both teams are not doing too hot on the standings, if I remember correctly. So every game will be counting in this matchup here. But of course, I probably would off the bat favor blue team here. Dr. Fro and Hollywood play quite well together. They've been leveling up throughout the past few seasons. Hollywood with an aerial challenge here. Crispy doing a fantastic job of intercepting that block though from Hollywood. Managing to get it over, but Big G doesn't really have much to work with here. That's going to go straight to Crispy though. Crispy with a fantastic open net here. And so... yeah, I think that Crispy is flexing right now in terms of the first 40 seconds. He's had one great challenge here, and one fantastic open net to send it to the right here. And I was talking to, I think, Crispy Dad earlier, so I think that this is the Crispy that played with Big G in the last league. So anything that I said about Dr. Fro and Hollywood having a synergy advantage is completely out the window if this is the Crispy that played with Big G. Hollywood, though, in a tricky position here. Fro's overextended here, so this is going to be a massive challenge on the side of Crispy. Crispy has a shot, trying to put it top right, not able to connect right there. And that could have been a devastating play with Dr. Fro overextending there. And Crispy, once again, just flexing his prowess here on the ball control and the speed. Dr. Fro not getting the best of touches here, so that counterattack that they spent so much time working for will fizzle out here. Hollywood getting a great challenge here. Dr. Fro trying to put it towards the net. Big G with a clear. Is Big G able to connect on this one? We're going to have to find out here. He's going to have to send the center for Crispy. It looks like he went for the tight angle play, which is respectable, but it's very difficult to execute on. Hollywood passing it straight to Crispy here. Crispy has another play potentially. Is going to beat out Dr. Fro. Dr. Fro waiting out in net. Going to try to clear it straight to Hollywood. And that rush challenge on the side of Big G won't pay off. Dr. Fro on the recipient of the pass. But that's just going to go straight to Crispy here. And Orange team are really winning out on the pressure in the defense game here. Ooh. Hollywood did not commit to that backwards air dribble. I would have loved to see it. But Dr. Fro with a fantastic shot off the misplay from Big G on the crossbar. And we are even Steven here in this game 1. And we're seeing a fantastic series on our hands so far. And we're only 2 minutes in. Both teams showing a lot of promise here. Hard to say who will be taking all the beans here, but Big G, though, with a big win on the 50, not able to get the shot, bumping Dr. Fro out of the net. Crispy with the open net, and Crispy does not miss those. Great stuff so far from the side of Big G and Crispy. And, man, Dr. Fro is not going to be happy about that one. If there's one thing that Dr. Fro does not like in Rocket League, it's going to be bump plays. And so I'm trying to figure out here, what are some win conditions that we can see for the side of Hollywood and Dr. Fro? That would be one of them. A fumble in the corner from the side of Big G, and Dr. Fro sneaking his way behind. Yep. Big G just patiently waiting here, just letting Dr. Fro get in on the action. Yeah, that is definitely one of the win conditions here, when someone makes a big misplay like that. So, for the side of Hollywood and Dr. Fro, I'm probably thinking more towards 1v1 outplays and then just leaving the open net, similar to what Big G and Crispy have been doing. And we're going to have to see if the passing plays are going to work, because I feel like Crispy has been keeping up so much pressure here that you're not going to get a lot of space for passing. And so maybe 50-50s is one of the win cons that you can go for on the side of Oyakans. As I say that, though, big demo for Hollywood. Hollywood with the open net. Crispy not able to get back in time to the back post. And this is looking great stuff so far. Great demo from Dr. Fro. Power was a bit lacking on the side of Hollywood here, but, you know, Crispy was pretty much damned if he did and damned if he didn't. And we're 5 goals in, only 2 minutes left on the clock here, but this can still go anywhere. With how well Crispy and Big G have been playing, I still see an opportunity with a massive power hit, though, from Hollywood. That will be a 2-goal lead, though. Seen a lot of trading back and forth with just 1 goal, but Hollywood securing a massive power hit here to the bottom right. Crispy shadowing way too far away there. Not respecting the power and speed that Hollywood could get on the shot. But as I was saying earlier, Crispy and Big G definitely have the tools for securing the goal lead here. Oh, Big G, Hollywood in an awkward position, sends it crossbar down. Crispy way too close to the play here. Dr. Fro completely uncontested open net here. Does he secure it? Bottom right will not betray him just yet. And Dr. Fro is going to be pretty ecstatic about that one. Getting the free goals where you can. Definitely polishes up your scoreboard record, but 3-goal lead against juggernauts like Crispy and Big G. You're going to be pretty stoked about that either way. 2 minutes left on the clock here. The name of the game is to keep the lead or gradually close out the game with an even bigger lead here. We're getting into the territory where it's almost unwinnable here. But Crispy and Big G have shown us some great team plays and 1v1 outplays here. Pass from Crispy is going to go, or the pass from Hollywood's going to go straight to Crispy. Crispy with a flick past one, able to block it past another. Where is Big G on the play? Very tight read here, not able to get it to the top left. And it's up to Crispy here to try to get the angle. Hollywood looking awkward. Does get a fantastic save there. That's going to go straight to Dr. Fro here. The Lamborghini looking really good, but not good enough to get it past Big G there. And that 50-50 is just going straight into the corner here. It's time to hustle the muscle, ladies and gentlemen, because we need to see some more goals if we want to get to overtime in this game 1. Big G and Crispy have a monumental task, overshooting the near post open net there. And I think that that might seal the deal here, because that was the easiest goal you're going to get all series, my man. Crispy, though, not giving up the hope just yet. He's keeping up the pressure for as long as possible. Dr. Fro is getting bullied out on the play here. Crispy will be taking control of this one. A little moment of reprieve here, but Hollywood is going to get double tapped on by Crispy. Just going to take possession of that one. And Hollywood could just easily stall for time here. It looks like he wants a double tap of his own here. Crispy with a fantastic backboard read there. But it might just be too little too late, though, because we have 30 seconds left. 3 goals down. And I feel like if we don't see a goal in at the very least the next 5 seconds and no kickoff goal, it's probably going to be GG for game 1 here. Crossbar down, a little bit too brutal, and that will secure the first game here, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty good stuff for the side of Hollywood and Dr. Fro here. Yeah, they're going to be pretty happy about this one here. I'd imagine that they are, like any team would want to, of course. They want the 3-0 here for better standings and better seeding. And I think at this point, you're just playing for gravy here. It doesn't really matter what happens anymore. Hollywood trying to pad his stats there, but fails miserably on the shot. But that was a pretty exciting Game 1 opening here. Definitely happy with how both teams played. And I think that Crispy, maybe if he just warms up a little bit more, Big G gets a bit more involved on the play, we could see the next game easily swing to the other side here. So I'm curious to see if that will be the case. But in the meantime, it is just going to be a 1-0 lead here in this series for the side of Dr. Fro and Hollywood. With their very offensive Oyakant's name. But I think that this series might get into overtime. I'm hoping that we don't get any ridiculous overtimes here, because I do have to make it onto the main cast for the Old Fart stream. So I do like exciting close games, but I do like games to be finished tidily and on time. And there we go, Crispy keeping true to that. We'll get the first goal lead in 5 seconds here. Off a bit of a misplay here from Dr. Fro. Going for the boost there when his teammate misplayed on the kickoff, and that was an easy punish. But again, with how Hollywood and Dr. Fro have had a bit of a slow start in the other game, for all we know, they could just explode onto the field and start getting some easy goals. Hollywood trying to get a wall play going. Crispy gonna get beat out on that one. Hollywood trying to take it to the ground here, but Big G with a pretty good touch here. Dr. Fro way oversteering on the aerial there. I think he misread the ceiling bounce there, and that's just going straight into the net. I don't think that Fro has what it takes to get back, and that is going to be another free goal for Big G this time. And I think that Dr. Fro was a little bit too close, or maybe it was the fumble off the aerial where he thought it was going to be a ceiling bounce, but either way, Big G and Crispy are going to be pretty ecstatic about this one. Hollywood trying to get in on the double tap, though. Big G will be taking a freebie here. I don't know if Hollywood makes it back in time. I think that Big G had no boost there to finish off that goal, but that 3-0 would have probably been crucial for the state of the game. Big G gets an opening. No boost to be found, though. That will fizzle out completely. And it's looking like this could have easily been 3 or 4-0 here for the side of Big G and Crispy, because their pressure game has been looking just as good as the first game, but of course they have to keep the lead. Hollywood missing the open net. You hate to see it. If there's anything that Hollywood has in common with the British, is that Shakespeare just wrote another tragedy there on that open net. But alas, an even bigger tragedy is being made here. Crispy with the Jesse redirect to his own net. We are going to take a look at this one here. Fantastic goal if you put this to the opposite here, but man, this is something that you see on Jesse's stream every day. Fantastic stuff. We got Winston with the best streamer ever. Much appreciated, my homie. Can't believe we're only just in game 2 here of this series. This is some pretty exciting stuff here. Crispy, though, once again muscling the intercepts here. Left, right, and center, constantly getting in on the action for the 50-50s. And I think that if Crispy chooses the timings just a little bit better, I think that he's going to create some monumental outplays for his teammate. Great flick from Dr. Fro, the Lamborghini sending it straight to the crossbar. Crossbar down is not going to be true for the goal, though. And Hollywood is looking a little bit insecure here. Not able to figure out what to do with that ball here. Getting a bit tough here. Hollywood 1v1. Crispy is going to fumble a little bit. Hollywood will gladly take that one. Air dribble can be found here. Big G is very fast at the play. We'll cut it out completely. Hollywood sending it center. Looks like it's going to be an air dribble of his own once again. Crispy with a clear down the line. That's going to go to Hollywood, but Hollywood will be, or excuse me, Dr. Fro will be dropping the ball for the boost. Giving an opportunity here. Hollywood doing a great job, though, of dodging the air dribble bump. And I still feel like it's only a matter of time. Never mind. I'm going to drop what I said. Fantastic pass from the side of Hollywood to Dr. Fro. This was definitely a tight pass, to say the least, because anything could have gone wrong here, and Dr. Fro was overextended. So the technical execution was perfect, but if anything went wrong on the passing play with the challenge, that would have been another free goal for the side of Big G and Crispy, so... Threading the needle, to say the least, on that one, ladies and gentlemen. As I say, threading the needle, though, that pops out infield. Dr. Fro, not sure what to do with that one. And Big G will gladly take that free goal to, once again, break the goal lead here. Yeah, and you can see with how, with Dr. Fro, how he did it with his car after the goal explosion. He took his hands off the controller. He maybe slammed himself on the head there because he was not happy about that one. Also watched the goal in the process. But given how the series has been going, though, 1 goal down with 2 minutes, with how explosive Hollywood and Fro are, I don't see this as an issue, but with Big G, and especially with how Crispy challenges, I could see this series getting really out of hand in just a matter of time here. Crispy almost getting the angle of his life there. If he would have scored that, that would have gone straight into the old farts montage if we have one. And that was a very awkward aerial on the side of Big G there, sending it straight in front of the net. And that's just going to be a freebie. And yeah, Dr. Fro not making contact on that one. Crispy very cognizant of the fact that Dr. Fro was awkward, and yep. It's a little bit reminiscent here of Game 1, because while Hollywood and Dr. Fro did play better, technically speaking, in the end, they did give away a lot of freebies, and that's something that you do want to avoid against these caliber players. Dr. Fro with the backboard read, decides to go up for it a little bit on the late side, not able to flip into it. And it's going to be up to Hollywood here to take over. 2v1. The Madman does pop it. Big G sending it to the corner here. Dr. Fro. Oh, bit of a miscommunication here. Double commit on the sidewall there. I think Dr. Fro wanted to take over the play. But nonetheless, the lads in blue will have to start getting something going because it's getting a little bit late here. A little bit of a botched ceiling shot, excuse me. But Dr. Fro has a massive play here. Crispy trying to get on the bump. Great 50-50. Where is Hollywood on the play? That's just going to go straight to Big G here. An opportunity squandered once again for the side of blue. But a great demo once again from Big G, just playing like a menace on wheels. And Crispy gets an open net here. Will gladly take that. And what is there to say about this? Crispy just keeps muscling his way through, keeps building up the pressure. And slowly but surely these balls just keep going straight into the net. And with 3 goals left and 1 minute on the clock, it's looking pretty dire here for the side of Oyakans. Curious to see what Dr. Fro does. Happy Feet are looking pretty happy right now, but it's not very substantial to say the least, and Big G will just get a free shot on net. Hollywood no boost, and that is pretty much going to secure this second game here. And I think at this point we're just playing for content if you're on the side of orange, and maybe on the side of blue as well if they like playing for content. So if they get anything clippable, we'll gladly take it, but I'm pretty sure that this is just going to be a Game 2 win for the side of Big G and Crispy. Good shot from Crispy. Dr. Fro with a great save, though. And here we go. Any content. Pre-jump passing plays. No, Dr. Fro is going to go for the Lambo flick. Tries to get the backflip flick, thinking that he was trying to set up for Hollywood there. But Crispy has a content play of his own. Putting on his best pulse impression. Great first touch from Hollywood. Decides to go for the rebound. Can you get the free goal here, guys? Fro, not like this, Fro. At least get the free goal. But alright. You know what? We're even Steven on the scoreboard. This is going to be a pretty important game here because, again, I think both teams are not doing too hot in the standings. So either team would really like to take the series and advance their estate in the bracket, or what would you call it? The pool, I guess you'd call it. Not a bracket yet. I believe there's 8 teams and only top 4 advances for the semifinals and the grand finals, so there is a pretty tight line in that regard. But yeah, so we're here on our last game of the evening. You can find me on the RL Old Parts channel right after this game, so I will be shutting off the stream almost immediately when we're done casting this. And I will, of course, host the Old Part channel, so you guys don't have to go anywhere, and you can stay tuned. Great opening goal there for Dr. Fro, hustling with his 1v1 prowess here. Let's take a look at this one. Great first touch. Pops it over the pre-jumping Big G there, and Big G looking a little bit like a clown with the early jump there. But nonetheless, though, Big G and Crispy, of course, they can play from a deficit and just make it a 3 or 4 goal lead in turn. I guess if there's an analogy for them in life, you could probably call them late bloomers. They start slow, but then they become full-blown men as they progress. And of course, Dr. Fro getting an easy 50-50 and another goal in the process. And I feel like Big G and Crispy are overcommitting a little bit on the 50s here. I think that we have to start seeing some more fake challenges from either of them, because they've established a repertoire of being highly aggressive and winning out on a lot of 50s, so fake challenges in that sense will get a lot of mileage. Force them to boom the ball early. As I say that, though, that's going to be a challenge from Big G straight into Crispy, and I think Dr. Fro was just too comfortable here. His teammate was all the way behind him on the opposite side, and he just gladly let himself get dunked on. So that was a bit unfortunate, giving away a freebie like that. But the kickoffs have been golden on the side of Oyakans. They've been winning out on a lot of kickoffs here, and of course one of those kickoffs did lead into a goal for Dr. Fro. So I'm trying to figure out if the kickoff is another win condition here for the side, but Crispy with an angle of his life. Big G not able to get any power on that one, but man, Hollywood's reflexes are on point right now because I was not expecting him to get that read on the Crispy angle. Crispy, though, trying to get the dunk on Hollywood. Hollywood doing a fantastic job of putting it to the side. Double tap is live right now. Does he get it? Absolute madman on the air. Fantastic double touch here for Hollywood. Really starting to come online right now. The first touch couldn't have been any better than that from that angle. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like that Hollywood is starting to come online right now. Alright, going for an air dribble once again. Second touch not looking too hot compared to the first double tap. But Crispy, though, once again, wall play is fantastic. The back pass from the lads looking quite alright, but Crispy keeps on dunking. And I think at this point, with how Crispy has established himself on the challenges, I think playing it off to the side is going to add even more value here. And as I say that, Hollywood just did exactly that. Big G dove too early on the challenge. Hollywood forces it to the side because it benefits his teammate. Oh, no, actually just came off a mishit from Big G. Big G accidentally passed it to Hollywood, so... This series is getting completely out of hand here, and this is going to start looking more and more like Oyakans win. But Drop'em and Koff do have the opportunity to at least secure the series with how Big G and Crispy have been playing. But I'm starting to think, though, that Crispy has been playing a little bit too obvious. I think he's too established, and will be easy to outplay if he keeps playing like the way he normally plays. But I don't think that anyone has picked up on how to deal with how Crispy challenges. Great first touch from Hollywood. Hollywood was not respected there on the side of Crispy. Crispy was playing like there was no way that Hollywood could get that second touch there, but Hollywood just proved the haters wrong in that sense. Great fake challenge there. That's beautiful from Hollywood. Not leaving his teammate in an awkward position. Gets the delayed challenge. And as I say that, though, the priority of boost over ball there might have bitten him in the ass there. Dr. Fro, this time he won't choke on that challenge there. And this is exactly what we like to see on the side if you're a blue team fan. Calm and composed defending. Great pop into a shot there. And this is starting to look like a series secured here on the side of Dr. Fro and Hollywood. That first touch with the Lambo flick there. Gorgeous stuff. Big G trying to get in as early as possible for the block, and Dr. Fro is just too speedy. I think that Dr. Fro is starting to show that Zoomer energy here. One of the younger old parts, but of course he's old in soul. And as I say that, he's just racking up all these kickoff goals here, so Hollywood probably does have the best kickoff in the lobby here. And the way that they decided to counteract that on the side of Drop Him and Cuff is that they want to go for boost and lose the kickoff, but in return, Dr. Fro just gets a lot of space to take whatever shot he wants, so I feel like we're experiencing a catch-22 here. But a much-needed goal, though, coming in from Drop Him and Cuff. I'm not going to talk too early just yet, but if we want to see a Cinderella story on the comeback, this is definitely the first step in the staircase. Hollywood once again with a phenomenal kickoff here, but this time the angle is just a little bit too awkward for Dr. Fro. Dr. Fro also taking too much time there to make a decision. I think ended up being bad that he took so much time there, instead of just committing to one thing. Crispy, though, trying to flex his air dribble prowess, not able to get in on that action. Big G, though, great touch, but he has to get another one here if he wants to get something going. And let's see what Dr. Fro, or Hollywood does, excuse me. Great 50 towards his teammate. And a slow play from Dr. Fro will make Big G look like a clown there, and Dr. Fro showing that move once again, the early flick into a pop shot. The pop shot will, of course, not connect in that situation. But Dr. Fro is engaging in cyberbullying here, ladies and gentlemen. If you check his Twitter, maybe tomorrow he might just be banned for cyberbullying. And here we go, the cyberbully will get rewarded with his due diligence because he gets a 5th goal advantage here for the side of Oyakans. And bullying does pay off in life, I guess. Does get a free pass from Hollywood, gets an open net in the process. And I think that the blokes in blue are looking pretty happy. Five goals in 1 minute and 20 seconds, though. And technically speaking, not impossible. But we have to start seeing a goal into a kickoff goal pretty much instantly if we want to believe that to happen. I think Dr. Fro is an open net here. And Dr. Fro has pretty much scored 4 to 5 consecutive open nets, so the shot training has been paying off for him. I know that he's been practicing some of that. And he's just looking pretty calm. Not a care in the world here. Just taking whatever shot that he can get. And I think with that 6th goal, I think it's easy to say now that you can't in any way make a comeback here. Oh, if Dr. Fro goes AFK, though, there might be a chance for a comeback. Yep, pass to Crispy. All right. You know, I don't want to hype up the comeback too early, ladies and gentlemen, but, you know, a 6-goal comeback in 1 minute and 10 seconds would be the most hilarious story of the evening, so I do want to keep it in the back of my mind. Once again, though, the Hollywood kickoff is paying a lot of dividends here. Ooh, Dr. Fro looking a little bit awkward on the ceiling shot attempt. A big demo from Big G. Is anyone there to get the shot? Crispy with a fantastic angle. And it's starting to look like it's possible here. We're pretty much going to have to see like almost 4 kickoff goals here, but like I said, I'm here for the content, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see a 6-goal comeback on stream. Let's see what Big G does. Tries to clear towards the net here. Not enough power, not enough angle. Hollywood. Ooh, doesn't get demoed there. That would have probably been a big demo on the side of Big G there. Here we go. Open net for Big G. Big G on the wrong side of the play, though. And I think that Hollywood does pour these. Looks like he's taking it slow, though. He's going to pass it to Dr. Fro. Dr. Fro trying to go for the crossbar down. Double tap Reeve. Not able to get it. And unfortunate for the side of blue. But Hollywood has secured a double tap of his own, so can't be too unhappy about that one. But man, the content would have been made there. tough angle, though. That pass from Dr. Fro was nutty if that was intentional. The fact that he got that all the way backwards was insane. And here we go. 5-goal lead, 5 seconds left. I've never seen 5 pinch kickoff goals in a row, so I'm not going to pretend like it's going to happen. We may be starting 10 minutes late, but is the stream live, Skitch? Or I don't know if this is Musical Foxes. Not yet. Yeah, so I'll keep the stream going for a tiny bit. When the stream is live, let me know, and then I can host. GG's. I don't know if they can actually see this. I think at the... Did they... Nice games. Boyos. I don't think that Hollywood knows how to spell boys, but nonetheless, great stuff on the side of little kickoff goals galore. Crispy with the salty one. I like it. I love you, Mikey Mike. I love you too, bro. Alright, so I guess I'll keep the stream going for a little bit. If anyone wants to 1v1 me on stream, or if we do anything like that, let me know. Just do a little bit of gameplay, and then we'll host the main stream. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for Twitch chat. Mike, want to cast the Camel Toes game? Is that Fro?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, right, we have a post-game interview match, ladies and gentlemen. So that will be the way we kill time till the mainstream goes live. How are you feeling about that match, Fro?
Well, we definitely had to work out some kinks in that second game. My my after the kickoff play was very subpar to say the very least, and we definitely noticed that. So we're focusing on it in game 3. We're able to come back and get some kickoff goals of our own.
Yeah, that series was it was a little bit back and forth at the start. I believe it was Big G and Crispy that took game 1, if I remember correctly.
No, we took game 1. They got game 2.
They got game 2. Yeah. Oh, that's right. They did. They won with like a 2-goal lead in game 2. But yeah, like the kickoffs from Hollywood were paying a lot of dividends. Was that a particular strategy that you guys came up with, or it just started to happen?
It just kind of started to happen. It was what really I was making the wrong move off of kickoff after he was going for the kickoff. I was kind of halfway cheating, halfway going for boost, and not really making a decision either way firmly. So kind of changed that up.
Yeah, I noticed as well, like, Hollywood got some of those nice high bounces, and I think when they started to lose kickoffs, they went for corner boost, and that actually just started to make things worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I was gonna ask Hollywood, how do you feel about that double tap?
Oh, I'm glad you noticed it. I'm really glad you noticed
It's
it.
hard not to notice. It's just vulgarly staring you in the face when you're watching the game.
True.
Yeah, I was pretty pleased with it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the highlights for the montage, if there is going to be one.
For sure. I think that's the best goal we've had in league play so far.
Yeah, also there was the double tap play attempt of your own. You had the crossbar down read as well, but I just think you had not enough juice to get that final touch.
Just barely not. Just barely not.
So how are you guys doing in terms of standings?
I think the only people we've lost against so far was Timid and Falcor.
Yeah, one of the titans of the league. I think that the 2 favorites off the top of my head, Timid and Falcor, and Xena Reapers Plus.
Yeah.
Obviously, and we're in that division.
We
so.
played Zeno, and yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah, he's a pretty good player from what I've seen.
We got unlucky against Falcor and Timid though, and our first game we were playing against them, I think we had like a minute left, and then my PC crashed, and we were winning like 2-1 or 3-1, and had a lot of momentum, and then so we just replayed the game from the get-go, and then lost all 3, and we were kind of inside our own heads after that first game that messed up.
Yeah, so it looks like you guys got most of your difficult matches out of the way, so you guys are feeling pretty confident about getting into playoffs?
Yeah, I think we'll make it into playoffs for sure. I think next we play. Who do we play next? I want to say Percussive and Galactic again.
Ooh, those guys are actually no slouches either, but I would say you guys are on par with them in terms of skill level.
Yeah, we last time we played him, Galactic was out and Panda Bear subbed for him, and we beat him, I think 3-0.
Do you guys have to play each team twice, or am I mishearing that?
I think so. So let me double check what team we play next. Week 3 schedule.
And we got Doggo and Wilkes at some point as well.
Yeah, you guys are the dream team meme team. I think especially with your team name, gotta love it that it got censored for the old parts.
Oh, Jesus. Don't even get me started.
It's all right. I say it with a Dutch enough accent that it sounds like it's supposed to sound, so don't worry about it.
Okay, so we're playing Team 6 next. I don't know who Team 6 is.
When is next? Is that at half past or right now?
Half past. Team 6. Oh shit. Team 6 is Xeno and his teammate ETH.
Yeah, Eth I think is not in the league anymore. I think Xeno's playing with a sub for the time being.
Oh.
Okay.
But
Do you
yeah,
know what his sub is?
I was talking with Percussive, so it might be Gandhi Jones or Veets and one other person I recommended. So I don't know if any of them accepted, but those are just some names I threw out there because Percussive wanted me to join the team, and I said hell no. Like it's just free win if I do that.
Yeah. It makes
I
no
mean,
fun at all.
it's pretty much a free win anyway, but
Yeah, but if Xeno gets like a champ teammate, it might actually be doable for other teams like Timid and Falco, for example.
I would say that as well because I think if he had a champ 1 teammate, I think it would be closer because he might get tripped up by the champ 1's rotations or whatever. So might be at least a close game, but all right, well we'll go back to comp.
Wait, so Team 6 might, this is coming from Sketch/Musical Foxes. Team 6 might be dropped, might be a freebie/buy for the cans. This is hot off the press.
Breaking news alert.
Yep, straight off of my Twitch feed.
Who was Team 6 before?
See if I can whip up the...
So they must have pulled out, right?
Yeah, I've got this one here, this... Team 6 is Xeno Reaper's team. If they pull out, that would be...
Be helpful.
It would be helpful.
What's your name on Twitch? Is it Lurker RL?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Tozaki, if that's how you... Or Tozachi or Tozaki says Ethan Xeno is Team 6. Yep, that's correct. Yeah, this is it's a pretty stacked lineup. I think that F dropped out for reasons unknown, and I think maybe Xeno is not too the bar life, African Kung Fu Nazi. Yeah, like this is actually a thing. Like this is just actually a thing. It's a pretty popular video made. I think it's from Uganda or something. This is just actually a thing.
I was gonna use my Twitch Prime sub on you, but it won't let me.
Oh, I didn't sign for the affiliate because if I don't have a lot of viewers, it's just a pain in the ass for people to watch the stream because like those 30, imagine that you have like 5 viewers or something and people just see 30-second ads. No one will join you.
Okay.
Do appreciate the follow though.
That's annoying. Yep, and I'll leave the stream going on my phone.
Mucho apreciado.
Yes, sir. All right, well, we'll go back to sweating in comp.
Yep, sounds good. Don't break too much of a sweat because you still got a few matches to go, I believe.
Got to keep it warm though. Keep it spicy. All right. Talk to you later, Mr. Mike.
Yep, best of luck with the matches, guys, and congrats on the win.
Cheers, Mike.
Oh, I mean, I do have 24 viewers, but that's not usually the case. I think with the old fart stream, it's a bit easier to get more viewers, but it's like I said, like if I'm streaming competitive matches or something, I don't get as many viewers. And so you can't really justify having ad breaks for a streamer that doesn't have more than, let's say, 50 viewers. It's like, I'm sure that most people in chat have had that, where you just check out some random, like, low view count streamer, and then you're just like, to heck with that shit, because I'm not going to do that. We're still waiting on Arl Old Farts to contact us with the info. Adblocker, baby. Can we get the ID and PW? Yeah, so no one sent it to you. Can you send it to the other team then as well, Vincent? I'm gonna send it to you in a DM. You guys aren't in a VC. Got him. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure how we're doing it with the lobby. If we can use my lobbies. Oh yeah, I won't be streaming it, so I can't host the lobbies, so I'm being a bit of an idiot. So Winston, completely ignore what I sent you, because I'm not actually hosting the stream, or broadcasting, I think is the technical term. She has the lobbies posted in Discord. Oh yeah, that's right, there's a stream channel for that. This is now a moderated street. Oh my word. RJ came at the perfect time here. How are you doing, my man? Have your Gwent quests been treating you well? Hopefully you haven't lost too many cards to the NPCs. Very well. Yeah, I'm just about to round off the stream, RJ, so thanks for popping by, but I should be dropping the host any minute now while we wait for the other stream to go online. Mike, some technical issues. Goodness. We will keep streaming here. Sure. I mean, I guess you can still keep modding if you like casting in Rocket League, so a mod is always appreciated. Okay, wait, can I make you guys mod? Team Never Too Humble vs Team 7. Thank you very much. I'm being a bit dense here. Never Too Humble. Team 7 is Brick and Treat again. I'll let them know. Same lobby? Yeah, so the DM that I sent you, Winston, is the case. I guess we're using that lobby name. I'm just adjusting the team names quickly, and then we will be on our way. So if there's any casters that want to join for the match, let me know ASAP, because then I can invite you to the private match. Oh yeah, I have to change the team name as well in the game, and then lobby will be up. Never Too Humble and Team 7. Our old fart stream is not up yet, staying here for 3 p.m. so we don't get too far behind. Yep. So the lobby is up. We can just get straight on our way. Make sure that we don't lag too much behind in terms of scheduling. I'm just also resetting the scoreboard here. I don't see any hype for 22 people in this MFR. I mean, it is pretty hype, but I think most people are just lurking, as they should, for the stream games, just see what's going on. Hey, Captain Ruba with the woot! Alright, I'm gonna do some shoutouts quickly. Baron Legend, much appreciated for the follow. Dr. Fro, once again, thanks for the follow. Six Savior as well, appreciated. And is it Cabbage or Seabage? Thanks for the follow as well. Again, because I'm streaming on these games, I don't have notifications on for this scene. Alright, so we have Threat in the lobby, and we have Winston. So I think we're pretty much good to go. Pretty exciting matchup here. Vincent and Gomi versus Brickfrog and Intense Threat. Best of luck with the matches, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's actually only gentlemen here, but, you know, you never know in this day and age, I guess. Got Threat. We're still waiting on Brickfrog here. Third match of the evening. Yeah, here we go. We are pretty much ready for the kickoff here. So, in terms of skill distribution, I am looking towards Brickfrog and Threat being, you know, let's say a higher average skill. But Vincent arguably is the highest rated player in the lobby here, so that might be a factor to consider. And as I say that, of course, Gomi flexing his muscle. Let's take a look at this. Does get challenged out there. Great block on the side of Gomi, and that's a good opening goal as well here. Hey, I never doubt the Gomi. Gomi I was casting him last week. He was a little bit inconsistent. I think he said he was a little bit nervous playing on stream. Like, it was definitely after the first 1 or 2 games that he started to play better. Gomi going for an air dribble, accidental backflip here. It's going to be up to Brickfrog to try to break the stalemate. Does get a good 50. Gomi trying to get the open net. I think that was a call out from the teammate there. I think that Vincent just said, hey, it's open, bro. Take it. And Gomi said, sure, bro. I'll take it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 2-goal lead here for Gomi and Takuma. We got Smucker with a what a save. Excellent. Ooh, Vincent choking out on the challenge there. That's going to give Brickfrog an opportunity to get a counterattack going. Whereas Intense Threat on the play. He's going to try to go for the top right here. And that's going to get blocked out. It's going to be a tough one on the side of Orange. But Brickfrog's going to send it center. Intense Threat has a clear backboard read available for the Madman. Not able to secure top right here. That's going to leave our man Brickfrog in a 2v1. Vincent decides to go for the air dribble here. Brickfrog decides for a block. And Gomi's going to be left in an awkward position. A little bit unsure of what to do, but manages to block out the shot on net. And that's going to go straight to Vincent here. But Vincent once again getting blocked out by Brickfrog. And Brickfrog's challenges have been looking pretty good in spite of the fact that they're 2 goals down. But so has Gomi's breakaway plays. And given with how Threat and Brickfrog played, their aerial speed is actually quite solid, but Vincent's aerial speed is also solid, so I think we're going to see less of a mismatch in that regard, and we're going to see more parity in the aerial challenges. And I think that given with how the stream that went last week with Gomi and Vincent, I think that Gomi is low-key an X-Factor. He can rip out some really nasty shots, and as I say that is the Threat X-Factor right there. Great setup, 60 boost, great recovery here. Vincent choking on the soft touch there. And the near post is completely open because Gomi had no clue what his teammate was doing. And yeah, as Seabage says in chat, definitely the case. Gomi was the primary scorer for the team last week, and it's looking like that is the case here. Vincent, what are you doing, my man? Goes to the near post, insecure about going for the ball, and that is just a freebie right there. I think that Vincent had to respect the opponent on the corner there, just wait to net and then push out. Ooh, Vincent is not going to be happy about that one, and I think Vincent just has to be a little bit more patient on defense, let the play unfold a little bit more. Because at the end of the day, if it gets in front of your net and you still save it, it doesn't matter. And in most cases, it's arguably better that you save it in front of your net because the opponent gets so much worse in positioning. Gomi with a bad clear, though. Threat has an open net. I don't think that is in. No, it's not in. So Crossbar will be the savior for the time being. Goal parity will be preserved as well in the process. And Gomi's just going to rip an early shot here. Threat will gladly take possession for that one. And Gomi's going to go for the rush challenge. Brickfrog favored in the exchange here, but Vincent way too speedy on the play. Open net is available. He's looking for the pass on Gomi, but Threat with a great clear. Going to send it straight to Brickfrog. Brickfrog, though, not able to respond in kind. And Vincent with a fake challenge will decide not to go on that one, and that was a great choice because the fruits of his labor is that he gets an even better challenge later down the line. And Threat is in a difficult position, trying to send it towards his teammate on the backboard, I believe, but not able to get enough power behind that, and it's up to Gomi here. Does Gomi have what it takes to get this play going? Gonna go to Threat here. Not able to convert on the side flip off the corner, and Vincent is in an awkward position, trying to get the hook shot towards the top left there. And will be missing out barely on that shot. Excuse me, I do need a little bit of water here. Casting 3 games in a row. Big backboard read for Vincent, missing just a little bit too early. Alright, we did some maintenance, ladies and gentlemen. I think my voice is a little bit back right now. It's just getting a little bit dry. Threat, though, flicking it past Winston. Winston will get the receiving end of the 50-50 here. Does he have what it takes on the air dribble play? Is going to send it straight to the backboard and down. Threat not responding fast enough, and Gomi not able to get contact on the ball. This is heavily favoring Team 7 on the breakaway. Team 7 trying to put it center. Ooh, no one there on the play. Unfortunate double commit, though, between Gomi and Winston. And I'm getting a bit concerned for the side of Gomi and Winston because I feel like they're one double commit away from giving away a free goal. And their firepower has died down since the first 1.5 minutes. So I'm thinking that it might be the case that they have to get one goal and just live with it. As I say that, Gomi goes like a madman and finds a demo. Just playing like a true lurker, Gomi takes the corner boost, sees Brick Frog waiting there, and Gomi will smash the crap out of him there. And that is the much-needed goal here, because Winston and Gomi having the goal lead and throwing it away is a state that you don't really want to be in psychologically, so... You know, taking the goal lead this close to the end of the game, they're going to be happy with that one. Threat, though, open net for the bottom left. He decides to play to the far right, though. I think that bottom left was the better play, but I guess the mind game makes for better content on the clip machine. Where is Gomi on the play? Gomi's just lurking. Going for the slow play, deciding to waste as much time as possible, but unfortunately rips the shot too early. Sends it straight towards Threat, and Threat has an open net for his teammate. Winston with a great save. I think his boost is going to get stolen. This is a big opportunity for Brick Frog and for Threat. Threat is going all the way back, though. I'm not sure if I like the play. Threat is going to try to pass it to Brick Frog. Unfortunately, going to send it straight to Gomi. And I think that Orange had to get something better than that there. Because with that corner boost steal from Threat and Threat backing off all the way to the back half. Wait, I'm not going to say it too early. Brick Frog has control of the play here. Not able to pop it over Gomi, but the play is still alive. I think Winston is putting it towards the net, and that is straight in. So the buzzer beater will in fact go to blue team, which just makes the scoreline a bit better. And yeah, I think that in that last 10-15 seconds, it was really up to Threat and Brick Frog to understand the gravity of the situation that they were in, where Threat managed to steal the corner boost that left Winston with no boost, and he's one of the star players on the team, and that just means that they get a free Threat backed off too much. They get free ability to get pads, no pressure, and that was tough stuff. But Gomi picked up some slack towards the end. I feel like Gomi was playing too safe. I think that Gomi should just try to throw himself a bit more in the play, make sure that he stays a bit more unpredictable. Because the thing with stalling is that when you stall and then you concede because you were stalling, like for whatever reason you mess up your 50 or the ball flies past you on the 50 regardless of what you're doing, you'll feel even worse than trying to keep up pressure. Because like the way you play is a reflection of your mentality. So when you're stalling, it's either a smart play or it's because you don't want to lose. And if you don't want to lose, you know, it's even worse when you concede in that sense. Big shot from Brick Frog to open up the standings here. Not able to secure it with Winston being in net. And it's up to Winston to try to send this towards the net. Net will not be found in that situation. And it's up to Brick Frog to get a breakaway play. First touch is not golden whatsoever, but the boost will be his reward for the pressure. And Gomi and Winston double committing in the corner. Brick Frog backwards to the play. Missed opportunity, but the pressure is still on. Does Gomi have what it takes to win out the challenge? Sends it over two, but no boost for the breakaway. He does manage to make him do a cartwheel, so Gomi does have a little bit of time to get this to Winston. Winston on the far post is able to get contact, but not able to get it past the defender. Threat with a fantastic save to send it to the corner, and Gomi is zero boost out of the play. This is going to be very dangerous. Winston will get it past one, but that's going to go straight to Threat. Threat whiffing on the action. And Brick Frog with a fantastic shot. Crossbar down. Gomi nowhere to be found on the save. And I think that Gomi didn't have the read on the crossbar down. But a fantastic shot from Brick Frog to get the opening goal here. Good kickoff for the side of blue, but unfortunately, Gomi's getting completely bullied there. That was so comical. But Gomi getting a great job of chipping it over one. I don't think that Winston's going to be able to do much with this. He leaves it for his teammate, but Brick Frog will gladly trade 2 for 1 in this situation. Unfortunately, Brick Frog not getting the best of centers there. But Winston outplays one. Hook shot is available. I think he's waiting for Gomi to get the demo, but there was a miscommunication there. I think that Gomi was going for the demo, and Winston was looking for a pass or a shot. So, I think that the pass was the only viable play for Never Too Humble. Wait a minute. Gomi has an open net. Gomi taking way too much time here. I think that Gomi needs some confidence right now. Maybe a shot of Sake to clear the nerves. Because Gomi is giving way too much space to these opponents here. You can't give Brick Frog and Threat too much space because they will take full advantage of it. Gomi, though, has an opportunity to start rectifying. I think he could have committed harder on keeping the play going, but I think that we're seeing some miscommunication on the side of Gomi and Winston. Especially that corner play was very telling of how they're communicating right now, because it's either a case of back pass or leave the ball. But when someone is back passing and the other person is close, then there's obviously some kind of disjoint here. That looks like a good calm, though, because I think that that Gomi told Winston that he's low boost, and Winston just decided to take over here. Good kickoff. Will favor Gomi. Gomi has only 40 boosts on the play, so I'm not sure what he's going to be able to get going with this. Flip reset will not be found. Threat will try to intercept his teammate's ball. Winston can chip it over, but not able to get enough power, so Brick Frog will have some reprieve here. Does get the double tap off the rebound, and this could be a great counterattack for Threat and Brick Frog. Threat is putting Winston in a very uncomfortable position, but a fantastic challenge in the corner will send this straight to Gomi. What does Gomi do with the play? He decides to back off. Brick Frog will gladly take the clear. And it's up to Winston to get something going here. Beans the timing just a tiny bit. Loses a lot of power and placement on that shot. But I have to say that Never Too Humble are starting to look a lot better here. And a fantastic pass off the backboard from Gomi to Winston. Bottom right was nice and tight. Great secure and great team play. Looks like Gomi and Winston do decide to back off. I think Gomi is doing the right play. Intercepting this is fantastic, and it's up to Winston to extend the play. Does beat out Brick Frog, not able to get the angle to the net. Where is Gomi? Threat doesn't get a fantastic back pass. Brick Frog, opportunity of a lifetime here. Tries to send it to the top left, not able to get it. Threat, how does this play go? Bottom right, nicely done. Gomi not able to rotate back in time. And I think that Brick Frog and Threat here are starting to look more alive here. Because the way they're playing as a team is looking fantastic. Oh, I'm pretty sure I did not update the scoreboard, did I? Because it is 1-0 for the lads in blue. Wait, we have no game sound. There we go. Gomi is going to send that center to Winston. Winston overcommitting way too hard there. This could be the opportunity that gives a goal lead for the side of Orange. Pass from Brick Frog. I think he actually went for the tap dance play. Ooh, that is a little bit of an ankle breaker here. And I think with how Never Too Humble are overcommitting on offense, I feel like it might just be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Because I think that Brick Frog and Threat are going to start catching on that they're fumbling on offense. And these counterattacks should lead to conversions in terms of goals. So I'm a little bit concerned for the side of Never Too Humble. But of course, Gomi and Winston, when they do connect, the plays do look fantastic. But with how they overcommit and how they recover, given that they overcommit, it's just giving too much time for the side of Team 7 to set up. Brick Frog, open net towards the bottom left or center of the net. Does get it regardless of the placement. And this is kind of what I meant. I think that this is a consequence of how they've been playing on offense. And I think for the Game 3, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board. Ooh. The pass to Gomi from Brick Frog could be the opening. Big clear, definitely needed here. Winston is going to try to follow, but with 20 boost, he's only going to be able to fake. And that's a good save coming from Threat, putting it towards the other side. But I think that Winston is just going to be have to put on his carry pants here and just flex that he's one of the fastest players in the lobby. And leave more opportunities for Gomi to try to secure the open nets, because I think with how they've been playing as a team right now, it's just simply not working. It's a combination, I think, of Gomi playing too hesitant and not going for enough challenges, and Winston not playing aggressive enough and just showing that he's one of the better players in the lobby. And we got Seabage here, if that's how you pronounce the name. Cabbage Seabage, don't mind me. Trying to support Team 7 here. A friend of Brick Frog, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the Gomi, I think, is going to go to the drawing board here, because he's the only one that hasn't readied up here. Intense threat dropping by in Twitch chat just to say, let's go. You gotta respect the man. The guy has passion, he's got vigor. He'll love it. Are you actually listening to this Twitch stream while you're playing Intense Threat? Because that would be madness. I could respect it, but the fact they have the stream open either way is what I appreciate. We're on to the last game, though, if I remember correctly. So if someone in chat can correct me, because I'm starting to get caster delirium. Never Too Humble did win Game 1, and Team 7 won Game 2, so we are now in Game 3. Because I feel like not necessarily that I blacked out, but I'm pretty sure that they won 4-2 in Game 1, Never Too Humble. And that I just didn't change the score. Gomi, open net for the bottom left, and here you go. This is what you want to see if you're a Gomi fan. Because his ability to shoot and strike is definitely good, but I think that he hasn't given himself enough opportunities. The angle was definitely difficult. And securing it, great job from Gomi, and I think that Gomi is starting to come alive here. He was definitely the X factor in Game 1. Initially got the 2-goal lead before they conceded off of sloppy defense, but in the end, Winston did pick up some slack in Game 1 from what I remember. Great save from Winston. Gomi with a shot of a lifetime. Decides to take it slow, though. No need to throw just yet. And that touch from Gomi is pretty good if he didn't jump for it. And it's up to Threat to try to get the save here. Brick Frog will have to take over, so that is a huge minus and boost for the side of Team 7. They're going to be able to get boxed in sooner rather than later, but Gomi has to send it towards the corner here. Winston will take it over. We were just pixels away from witnessing a team pinch into the net, ladies and gentlemen. So either you're happy that it didn't happen or happy that it did happen. I'm impartial as a caster, so I like both for different reasons. But Gomi, though, going for the early challenge. This is what you like to see. Some more vigor, some more confidence. And it is going to result in Winston getting a free ball. I think Gomi... Okay, so Gomi is staying center. That could have been a favorable opportunity. But it's going to be up to Threat to try to get it going. Gets dunked relentlessly by Gomi. Gomi went from going way too passive on the challenges to playing almost every challenge that he can get. So Gomi has won 4 challenges in the past 1 minute, I want to say. So Gomi is showing a completely different side of himself. And so this is more of the style what you need to win. More pressure, more focus on opportunities rather than forcing plays. Gomi's trying to connect with Winston. Winston has a 2v1 opportunity. He's going to go for the top left there. Just a little bit too much juice underneath the ball. And Gomi will be the one on the receiving end of the ball play here. But this is not going to be a great angle to work with. Winston has to go for the solo play. He does get it past Brick Frog, and Winston with a fantastic backboard read here. And we're starting to see a pretty much spitting mirror image here of Game 1. Never Too Humble looking pretty good here. But of course, we saw them concede 2 goals in a row, though. So if it is a spitting image, we have to take the good with the bad. But maybe this will just be where Never Too Humble really show their true potential and actually start running away with games rather than going for a mixed bag of plays, so to speak. Brick Frog, though, is looking for his teammate Intense Threat. Intense Threat deciding not to go for it. This is going to be a very awkward position. Does take himself out of the game here. Gomi not able to capitalize on it, so dodge bullet to say the least, because a 3-0 with how Gomi and Winston are playing right now would be disastrous. But Gomi looking for a center. Teammate nowhere to be found. And that's a great touch from Winston. Gomi is going to go for it. Going to be a bit of an awkward angle. Does send it towards the corner here. Winston has an uncontested rebound. He's putting it top left. What a madman. The great shot. Great placement. You'll love to see it if you're a Never Too Humble fan. And Brick Frog accusing Winston with the aimbot here. The power, the placement. It was just too good to be true. So if Winston gets a back ban right in the coming week, we know exactly where it came from. But until then, Winston might just be too good at this game. As I say that, though, Gomi with a big miss sends it straight to Brick Frog, and Brick Frog will gladly take the first goal of the game here. And this is starting to look a bit reminiscent of Game 1, if I may say so myself. This time it is a 3-goal lead, of course. But it's up to Winston and Gomi to keep this goal lead, try to extend it even. I think that if they extend it, they get to show more of their true potential. Winston, though, making that save look more awkward than it needed to be. And let's see, how do they execute on this? Gomi has a corner play, pops it out too early, going to put it straight in front of the backboard rather than in field. And it's going to be up to Threat and Brick Frog to get something. Nice try from Winston to use the backboard to his advantage, but once again, Intense Threat and Brick Frog will have an opening. It's up to Gomi here. Let's see what he does with it. Fakes for the boost. Sends it straight to Winston. Dribbles past one, not able to dribble it past two. Gomi is the man of the hour right now. He decides to use the wall instead of the ground. Gonna go for the slow play. I think he's going for the air dribble. Jumps a little bit too early on the setup, and it's gonna be a back pass once again. Winston going for the double tap. Brick Frog with a fantastic save. 2 minutes left and 2 goals, or excuse me, 1 minute left, 2 goals down. Can the boys in orange do it? They've shown a lot of prowess earlier on stream, but are they able to do it again? Threat with a fantastic flick, and if you're a Team 7 fan like we have in chat, then you are ecstatic about this one. Great catch, great power on the flick. 91 Ks is definitely what you like to see if you're a grounded player, main. Gomi, though, with a kickoff. That's going straight to the net, and I'm starting to feel like Eminem is kicking in right now. I just hear palms are sweaty and mom spaghetti in the back of my head right now. It's starting to look pretty tough if you're a Never Too Humble fan, sweating bullets, but Gomi and Winston have shown us moments of brilliance, so if they are able to defeat the nerves, they will be able to get the last goal needed to secure the series here. Gomi, though, is gonna get dunked on so hard there by Threat. Threat is really getting a read on these 50-50s. And I think that's something that he has to keep in the back of his mind here. Great touch from Gomi. Winston's up early. Bottom left is secured, and here you go. These are the moments of brilliance that you like to see if you're a Never Too Humble fan. Gomi just knows exactly what the play is. Winston knows what the play is as well. And that bottom left was nicely secured, and Threat was too late on the rotation. Big kickoff, though, for the side of Team 7. It's up to Threat. He sends it way too low. That's going to go straight to Winston. But, of course, it's not over yet. Fantastic demo for Threat. Open net potential for Brick Frog. Winston with a bit of a fumble. Does he get it? Threat puts it top right. What a fantastic equalizer. And we have the best last game of the series that we've seen all day, ladies and gentlemen. It is coming down to the wire. A Game 3 overtime where both teams really need this win. At this point, I have no clue who's going to win. If I'm completely honest, I am edging towards Team 7 here, given that they arguably look a bit more consistent. But of course, the X factor does lie on the side of Never Too Humble. They have been having more pop-off plays. But I just feel like with the way the flow of the game has been going, Brick Frog sends that towards the net. 0-second buzzer beater. Holy smokes, what a shot to end this series. Oh, Khalid would have been proud of this one. What a bounce dribble shot. Crossbar down as well. Nothing Gomi could have done there. And man, that is a way to end the series. A back and forth, constantly trading goals, and then a madman 0-second goal. Yep, and Intense Threat is absolutely ecstatic with taking that series. I can imagine that you are. And glad to stream the games, buddy. Thanks for playing on stream twice in a row. And thanks for the high energy as well. If Skitch is in the chat, can we get an update on the Arl Oldfart stream? Let's see. Can I find the madman? Of course he uses his privilege to appear offline. MVP for this game. That's tough. I think you guys are kind of even, Steven. For different reasons. I feel like Brick Frog did better on the challenges and low boost plays, but you did better on offense and creating opportunities. And also the slotting the goals was very important. You got really good placement on some of them. So I'm going to probably say 50-50 off the top of my head. Waiting for the OK to switch over. Amazing. Because if it's okay... wait, I'm not casting the 9:30 match. I think that would be Riff Raff. So, yeah, Riff Raff can just cast that one. I get to take a break as well, which is nice. Oh, that flick, though, from Intense Threat was madness. Yep, you're completely right about that, Intense. Yeah, I'll have to say, though, for the side of Never Too Humble, though, that kickoff goal was definitely sad, because all the other plays were really solid, but that one kickoff goal where Gomi flipped past the ball or something like that, that was pretty tough. Do you want me to host right now, Skitch? And drop Mike that follow before you leave. Yes, definitely. Thank you, though. I'm pretty sure I did all the shoutouts for follows before I started the match. So if I didn't, definitely a shout out for Seabage if I didn't. Or Cabbage. It might be one of those two. And Six Savior, I know I shouted out. can I host the Oral Old Fart stream, Skitch? We all love the great Mike. Yeah, guys, thanks a lot for playing. Thanks a lot for the love and support. Definitely appreciate it. I love casting the matches, so feel free to hit me up for the games. My voice could really use a break. It started cracking up a little bit towards the end of game 2 or game 3. Go for it. Not live yet, though, but if you're taking a break, go ahead. He's my cousin. Yeah, you're my long-distant cousin. Yeah, sure. Definitely, if you want to. Hit me up in a DM for that. I don't know if this actually works, though. He's my daddy. Okay. Yeah, you're my long-distance son from when I visited America ages ago. Just double-checking that this is correct. I don't know if I can host streams that are offline, though. So I'll just give this a try, but thanks a lot for everyone for joining the stream. You know, we had concurrent, pretty much 25 viewers for most of it. So I'm very happy that all the people enjoyed it enough to stick around for that long. So I definitely appreciate it. And I will be casting more matches again next week, Friday, at around a similar time. But you guys
Hey,
can
Mike.
catch me later on the main stream. Hey, what's up?
Skitch. I forgot I could just jump in the Discord and talk to you. Yeah.
Yeah, all good.
Waiting to hear back from Foxes that everything's set up so we can go live on our old farts. But yeah, I think if you just hit the host, the /host command, it'll toss it over. It's gonna be still here when you're offline. So
It will. Okay, so it might still be there when I'm offline. All right, let's give it a
Yeah.
try. I hope I don't break anything.
either way, that's fine. All right. Hey, thanks everybody for hanging out and catching the stream here. We'll go live on our old farts in a few minutes and get the next couple games going.
Awesome. Thanks for dropping by.
Yep. Thank you.
Well, again, guys, much appreciated. 25 plus concurrent viewers, really appreciated. I'm so happy that a lot of people were stoked enough to stay for that long to join the stream. Like I said, next week Friday, similar time, 2 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central European time. Depends, of course, whether or not we go back to summer or winter time. That might be up to changes given the winter daylight savings or whatever it's called. And thanks a lot for everyone as well for being awesome in chat. Always love the high energy. I will catch you guys around in the next stream, and you guys have a great evening. Yeah.
it seems that they are readying up for the second game and a few technical difficulties, but we're going to try and give you the call as we can. Superbomb versus We Rely on Luck, game 2 of 3. If you're just joining us now, Superbomb did take game 1. They kind of snuck one in under the wire before we were ready, but I see people are readying up for game 2, so we'll bring it down to the field for this season 2 stream, season 4, week 2 stream, excuse me. And we've already got strong 50s from both teams. Buffalumps a little bit of a whiff there. I'm interested to see how Buffalumps and Chris work together, as I believe Chris is subbing this week on this team. A little bit of confusion back there in the orange team's half, but cleared from the net back in towards net now, and a good save by Axel. Follow-up, though, has a wide open net. Buffalumps for the goal. A good job by Axel clearing the net there, but unfortunately his teammate just was not in position for the rotation, and that's what left the net wide open. They're going to have to make sure they're getting that rotation down, or at least getting a better touch away from their opponents so that they avoid those kind of open net goals there. Great pass from Axel back into the middle, almost slotted through, but Buffalumps with a great save last second, and now he's got the wide open net himself.